I smell collusion. Oh, I didn't see you there. Well, gather round, gather round. Let me tell you a story about good, honest consumerism, ethics among game sellers, and the fall of good deals and great prices. Recently, every single retailer that had a program that boosted sales of video games by giving a discount for a certain period of time that you paid for is gone. That time is gone, and it really irks me because I'm somebody who, I need that deal. I know some of you are there too. It all started, I want to say, with Amazon. Amazon was competing with Best Buy in their Gamers Club Unlocked program. Now, I need to tell you what Gamers Club Unlocked is, and even if you know, stay with me. Gamers Club Unlocked was a 2-year program that you paid $30 to Best Buy, and you got 20% off all new games. And I don't mean new games in that they just came out or you are going to pre-order, although those were included. It meant any game still in the cellophane being sold as new. And now, not GameStop new, not the employee took it home, tried it out, brought it back and sold it to you like you never touched it. No, new. Like the game has been out for 5 months, went on sale for $30, now you're getting it for 20% off that $30 because you spent $30 for the 2 years of Gamers Club Unlocked. And all of a sudden, without any warning, May 18th, it leaked that they were going to be canceling or shutting down their Gamers Club Unlocked program. Anybody who had it already would get to use their entire program up, like as long as they had, which was really great for some people because they purchased multiple years, multiple Gamers Club Unlocked memberships. You could buy pretty much infinitely. If you put $300 into Gamers Club Unlocked, you were getting like 20 years. I think that's the math. That's probably not the math. 30 times 10. Yeah. 3 years for 30. 20 years. You'd have this Gamers Club Unlocked for that long as you paid for it. And I don't know if there was a limit. Maybe it was like, 4 years or something. 2 times, you can maybe extend it for 4 years. I'm not sure. I only bought one because I didn't know they were going to stop offering this program. Now, when that happened, immediately, GameStop canceled their Elite PowerUp Pro Elite, whatever the fuck they called it, their third tier. I think it was $30 for 1 year. Very similar benefits. Not the same, but similar. Nowhere near as good. And nowhere near as good on sales either. And now, some people will say, but ShoutHouse, Best Buy has to make their money. They've got to get that green, that cash has got to flow. And I say to that, that's bullshit. I smell collusion. Amazon, Best Buy, and GameStop, all three at the same time, within weeks of each other, choose to end their programs? I think not. Now, again, Amazon's not completely ending their program, but they are ending the good benefits. They're getting rid of the Twitch Prime benefits that got you 20% off of pre-orders starting October 18th or something around that time. Maybe October 10th, I can't remember. They're getting rid of the good benefits for Twitch Prime, the 20% off and the ad-free viewing. And you get to, if you were paying per month for your Amazon Prime, you're now, you get until the end of your subscription, of course. So, because they can't legally take something away from you that you paid for. Whatever. With all of the things that are happening lately, I don't know how it's not so apparent that all three of them decided this not by themselves. They didn't all decide separately that, we don't want to compete with each other anymore. Best Buy, doing as they are, didn't say, we're not going to compete with this anymore because we're not bringing in enough money. I don't think that that's true. I think that Best Buy, Amazon, and GameStop were all in a bar one night, and this is of course conjecture and absurdism, but they're all in a bar one night and somebody says, after their fifth drink of, I don't know, vodka, because they drink vodka. Oh, GameStop, you're doing so good. They're not doing good. You're doing so good. How do you do it? And they're like, I don't know, Best Buy, you're crazy. Amazon's, I don't know, Best Buy. We're competing with you so hard on the video game front, and you're just doing so well. That Gamers Club Unlocked, it's killing us. And Best Buy was like, what do you mean it's killing you? Amazon's, it's killing us. We don't want to compete with that. And Best Buy said, really? Now this is ridiculous. This is, of course, the dumbest idea ever. Mr. Best Buy isn't a real thing and is not sitting in a bar with Mr. Amazon. But to me, it just happened so quickly, without warning. I know that Best Buy, what may have been the strategy with Best Buy was that they saw the problems that they were going to run into if they didn't just end it with warning. If they ended it with warning, people would have rushed to GameStop and bought as many Gamers Club Unlocked as they could. Now, I don't think so. I don't think that that's the way it goes. I think they could have limited it or something, no, blah, 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 we're not going to do it. I don't know. And this may be just me as a gamer, as a video game purchasing addict. It may just be me complaining about the way that consumerism works in general. I'm a part of a couple deal forums, and I won't tell you which ones. You'll find me if you want. But I know that there's a disparity between some people and other people. Some people, they just accept it. They accept that corporations are in charge and they're gonna get their money when they can. But there are some people like me who don't want to accept the fact that this is the way things are. Gamers Club Unlocked was an awesome program, and it did make me buy more stuff from Best Buy than it did anywhere else. I didn't buy my TV at Walmart. I could have. They had very similar deals and very similar products. They had it everywhere, actually, the TV I have. It wasn't a special TV. Anybody could have got it. It wasn't Best Buy exclusive. But I got it at Best Buy because I could get Gamers Club Unlocked, and then I just got the credit card and got all the points. So I was invested. And now I'm not invested. And it doesn't help that one of my last experiences at Best Buy was the most ridiculous thing ever. We won't get into that. I am fully aware that this is essentially a rant video, but I want you all to talk about it. I want to hear your opinions. I mean, I don't really want to hear your opinion if you think that this is okay, because it's not. I know that there's a bright side to this. I know that there's a bright side to this, and the bright side is that I'm not going to buy as many games as I was. I couldn't help it, but if Yakuza Kiwami went on sale and I was able to get the Steelbook for $12, I couldn't help it. Even if it was a game I didn't like, I was buying it. I was buying every game, and I can't play all these games. You couldn't help me play all these games. That's going to be the silver lining here, is that I'm going to be less tempted to buy these games unless somebody steps up. And now it does seem like there's going to be some more competition, and it might push Amazon and GameStop and Best Buy to start rethinking what they're going to do. And maybe we're just going to see sales. Maybe we won't see a Gamers Club Unlocked quality, low prices, at least as fast as they were happening. But maybe we're going to start seeing Walmart step up. And now I know a lot of people's opinions on Walmart, but my opinion is that we are already in this mess and we're not fixing it. So save the money where you can. I know it gets passed on somewhere else, but this isn't what this is about. This is about me. This is about you, the gamer. This isn't about the world. This is about, can you buy video games for a nice, decent price? And right now, it's looking like maybe it's not going to be such a good deal anymore to be a console gamer. Now, being a PC gamer is a completely separate story. I'm on that boat too. Everything's cheaper, but for some reason, I just get a lot more out of having a physical copy. That's not what this is about either. We don't need to have that conversation. That is a preference. But I am a bit of a collector and I like having things around. I'm sad. But like I was saying, Walmart seems to be putting a lot of games on sale, and it seems to be putting a lot of Switch games on sale, which don't go on sale very often. We may start to see Walmart just filling in the gap there where Best Buy and Amazon and GameStop decided they don't have to compete anymore. Amazon is already getting the push by Walmart with their new shipping. Walmart's offering the 2-day shipping on a lot of their products for no cost, whereas Prime costs you, $120 now per year because they upped it again. They're subsidizing things like their music program, which they should just give up on. Amazon needs to give up on the music thing. There are too many better options there. There is Spotify, which is the king. We got Google Play Music, and we got Apple Music, and those are the only real players. And then we have Tidal, and that's probably pulling some people. We don't need we don't need an Amazon Music. It's not filling a niche, okay? Amazon Prime Video, it's got kind of a lot of good content on it, and so I don't mind paying for that, but I don't want to pay for the music. Stop doing the music bullshit. I don't use it. Let me a la carte some of this stuff. I don't want to upload my photos to your servers, Amazon. I don't want you having that. I want my photos on Google where they can take a look at my feet pics. Google can have all the pictures of my dogs. They're trying to compete on too many fronts and they're spending too much money, and it's trickling down to us, the consumer, and this is just the start. This is just the start, I think, of trying to pull as much money out of us as possible in as many different ways as possible. And we're living in a golden age era of video game sales, but I think it's gonna change. I know Humble Bundle still does a good job, but they're owned by IGN. So things are gonna change there too. I don't know. Maybe I'm a cynic. Maybe I'm a realist. Maybe I'm ridiculous. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, and you stopped watching 10 minutes ago. This video is probably only 10 minutes, so I don't know how that's possible. This is just a rant. I just wanted to talk about the things that have been upsetting me lately, and it's that. It's also, and now I'm not ridiculous about things. I understand business is business. I'm not angry about certain things. I'm not angry about Nintendo charging $20 for a year of their online services. I don't think that's a problem. I don't think it's a problem for PlayStation to have PlayStation Plus, and I don't think it's a problem to have Xbox Live, because those are great services, and you can complain all you want about Sony servers. They go down, they get hacked, but very rarely is it really affecting my life in which I'm like, oh my God, the servers are down. Oh, I have nothing else in my life to do. That's not fair to everybody, and I know that. But I think the majority of us could go wash the dishes, clean your underwear. You got other things in your life you could be doing, and you don't need to be playing video games if the servers are down. And if the servers are down, there are tons of one-player games. There is an incredible lineup of first-party titles on the PlayStation 4 alone. Not to mention, if you don't have another system, but if you do have another system, there's so much out there. You don't need to be playing Battlefield 1 for the 900th hour. Try something else. But my point there is that I'm not against all of these things where they want to milk money, where they want to make their money. I'm not against it. Xbox. Microsoft is planning a new thing, very much like US cellular carriers do, where they have you pay for a certain amount of years, or you sign a contract. You sign a contract with Microsoft. You're going to get an Xbox One S or an Xbox One X plus 2 years, I think, of their Game Pass for $800 or whatever it is. You end up on top there. You end up with $100, $200 off an Xbox One S or an Xbox One X. It ends up working okay in your favor. I don't mind that. Give us options. That's a consumer thing. That's good for consumers. Anything that gives people the option or the flexibility that something like that could give, it's great. What I'm not okay with is what I think is collusion. And I think that they knew that each other were going to cancel their plans, cancel their memberships, and they knew it, and there's nothing going to be done about it. This isn't, this isn't microchips. This isn't RAM. This isn't like Samsung colluding with all these different manufacturers, Micron, what have you, into changing the landscape of technology and making everything more expensive. No, I know that's a bigger problem there, and hopefully, and I think we're seeing it already, hopefully there'll be something done about that, but there won't be anything done about this. Gamers are still not really that important in the world of technology, and again, that is not really that big of a complaint as far as life goes. There's a lot more going on there that's a problem, but in my life, this is a big thing. This is what keeps me going, getting that good deal, and I can't do it anymore. Well, I hope you stayed around for some of this. I know it was kind of ranty, to say the least. I know that this wasn't the normal video that I'm doing, but we're going to start doing these kind of videos here. This is kind of like, I think that's a wrap. I don't know what else I'm going to say about this. Hopefully you got something out of this, or if you didn't, if you're pissed off about this, let me know. If you're not angry about this and I'm being ridiculous, let me know down in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you have to say about this. I want to know you and how you feel. Please like, comment, subscribe, and send the love this way, because I need some love. I need some love because I love you.